Welcome back, guys. We're going to continue this t-shirt save challenge, and basically I've recorded a video since the last one and it got corrupted and I lost it, so we've missed a chunk out, sadly. But what happened was I got carried away with my redesigning of the ships. The new turbines that I got reduced a load of weight, so I ended up adding a load of extra speed to some ships. I unlocked Mark II 5-inch guns, and I had loads of Mark IV guns on my ships that were only... Sorry, I had loads of Mark I 4-inch guns on my ships. So I stripped all them off, changed them for Mark II 5-inch guns. I also figured out that that 3-inch guns are actually better than 2-inch guns if they've got their diameter up to 9, plus 9, and their barrel up to plus 20%. So that was a new discovery. So basically I spent about an hour redesigning all my ships. Then I just started this war. I've played 2 battles and then the recording corrupted. So yeah, you haven't really missed much. I just spent ages redesigning a load of ships, and then I've just done 2 very small minor battles. So yeah, we're gonna carry on. I'll show you the new designs of the ships that I've come up with. I spent so long messing about with creating new designs that I didn't actually refit any of my old ones. I got carried away, and then I thought, sod it, I'll just scrap. Oh, I've got a bug because I did an auto resolve, and now I've got ships that are sinking from the auto resolve, which is rather annoying, but there's nothing we can do about it. So we're going to lose some points, victory points here because of this. But that's why you never use auto resolve. So yeah, basically, what I'm saying is, sorry, bear with me. Let me just figure out what I'm doing here. So, sorry, I can't do 2 things at once. I'm not a woman, sadly. Yeah, I got carried away building or designing new ships, and then I decided what I was going to do was scrap all my old ships rather than refit them, and just completely build loads of new ships. So that's what I did. I haven't actually scrapped any ships yet, but I have set all the new ships building. Oh crap, there we go. So yeah, I haven't actually refit anything, even though I spent ages messing about. I just ended up designing new ships instead. So once this battle's over, I'll show you the new ships that we've come up with. Northwest. So I've managed to design an incredibly fast new battleship. So this one's 26 knots. I think the new one's close to 36 knots. Basically, the new turbine engine that I've got reduced the weight by about 20%. So I had 20% extra that I could spend. It does mean that this ship is 8.4 and the new one is 26 million. 26 million, and it's smaller with less guns. So it's got less guns, but it's got huge amounts of speed, and it's got smaller frame, so it's harder to hit. So although it'll do less damage, it'll be a lot more survivable. Oh, come on. That's so annoying. these lot are going to go and do the same thing, aren't they? Of course they are. Get out of the way! So yeah, I'm going to lose a load of victory points because of that sunk battleship at the start. Yeah, look at that, disgusting. So never use auto-resolve, that's the answer. Possibly going to get a load more of them happening. I only used auto-resolve once, but it can affect all of the ships that were in that battle, sadly. So, I'll just quickly show you new ships. "37 knots on a 1900 battleship." It's because I've got no armour, so I'm able to put it all into speed instead. So yeah, it's shorter, so it's got less secondary guns, but it's got 12-inch main guns, and it's got obviously 37 knots with the shortest displacement. So it's going to be a lot more survivable, but with slightly less damage output. So that'll be exciting to use. And then I did design a new armoured cruiser, I believe, and a new light cruiser. I haven't got a new torpedo boat though. Oh yeah, I have. I've got a new torpedo boat as well. So the new armoured cruiser, I believe, is this one. So it looks the same or very similar to the last one, but it's got a shorter displacement. I honestly can't remember what I changed. But anyway, this is the new armoured cruiser that we're going to be rocking. And that's 28 knots. So that's going to be quite difficult to kill. Sadly, the loading times are a lot longer than they used to be. The new torpedo boat, which is more than twice as expensive as the last one, is basically 4 knots faster and with 3-inch guns instead of 2-inch guns. So yeah, that's the difference in the torpedo boat. And then the light cruiser I've changed significantly. I basically designed 2 different light cruisers early on. I had a 7-inch gun one and a 4-inch gun one, I believe. And so what I've done is I've designed... Is it this one? Yeah, I believe it's this one. So I've designed one with 5-inch guns instead of 4 or 7, because the 4s and 7s were both Mark 1. So we've basically got loads and loads of 5-inch guns and then a couple of 3-inch guns on here. And this has got a really short displacement, really high speed, and it's really cheap in comparison to the refit designs. And that's because of the short displacement. So yeah, if you're going to build fast ships, make them the shortest displacement with the minimum beam and draft, and that way you'll keep the costs down significantly. You can see there it's 3.2 instead of 7.7, and it's the same speed, and that's because of the tonnage. As you can see, it's less than half the tonnage, even though it's got virtually the same. It's actually got one more gun. So it's got one more gun, same speed, but it's got half the tonnage and half the cost, less than half the cost. So yeah, they are the new ships. They're all in the process of building. That was the wrong button. So because I had like $1.6 billion, I decided to just set them all building at the same time. It means that I might have to do a little bit of suspending if I run out of cash. But basically, once they're all built, I can scrap all the active ships. And then we've got a whole new fleet that we can play around with. Ooh, Doomstack battle. Lovely. That's what I was hoping for. Right. Okay. That should be fun. That should be fun. So they're all very similar cost to my ships, apart from the light cruisers. Looks like my light cruisers are a lot more expensive than theirs. My torpedo boats are a lot more. So the armoured cruisers and battleships are very similar, but the light cruisers and torpedo boats, mine are a lot more expensive. Okay, so how do we go about controlling this? One huge battle line? I reckon that's probably the way forward. I mean, what I could do I could create 3 lines: battleships, armoured cruisers, light cruisers, maybe even 4 and put the torpedo boats in, but it'll be a lot of messing. It will be a lot of messing. Probably, let's have a look, 999. Probably better off just having 1 line to begin with, and then I might break them up afterwards, because then I can concentrate on using the torpedo boats. Well, at least I haven't got any ships sinking at the beginning, so that's good. Take a minute to sort all this out. Interesting. Why is it not put them in order? These 2 different types of battleship or something? Must be. Why is there a light cruiser there and an armoured cruiser there? And then armoured and light. Why are they all mixed? What's going on? This is a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna have to do it this way, unfortunately. Okay, so he's the back one. Battleships. Now, I assume he's going to be the back one. Yeah, he is. Good. Which one? There he is. We've got the torpedo boats. So I'm going to lead with the torpedo boats. Right, looks like they're that way. Ah, sandwiched! That was funny. Right, so I'm just going to set the battleships to follow him. I'll split them up so I get some vision. Really what I want to do is turn all these torpedo boats torpedoes onto save, and then I'll turn them up when I need them. That was my bad. So we lost the torpedo boat to friendly fire unnecessarily. Ouch, stop shooting me. Okay. Right. Let's use him. Okay, so, well, that's just that torpedo boat there, so it doesn't really tell me where the rest of them are. Come on, just leave him going that way. Send him going that way. them enemy ships are. Found them. Okay. So it looks like they're in that direction, so I'm going to bring battleship in this direction, I reckon. Unless I want to send him over there, I might send him over there. Yeah, if I send him, damn it. What's the torpedo boat? If I send him to follow him, and then with him go in that direction. Come on. Right, he's only got 2 torpedoes. Damn it, because I've got a sunk ship there, he's not going to fire his torpedoes. God damn it. Might just have to fire them. Yeah, I'm going to fire them. This armoured cruiser, hopefully, unless I die. Yes, got them off. He can be the one that fires at this battleship, hopefully. No need. unfortunately they're all going to hit that battleship wreck. Rather annoying. He's not going to fire. It hasn't gone perfectly with these torpedo boats, that's for certain. But they have done a little bit of damage. They should hit. Say should. There's no guarantees. One of them hit. He's dead. Alright, let's see if we can go help the battleships out. Looks like there's battleships over there. Don't want to be firing torpedoes in the battleship's direction though, which is why I'm heading towards the battleships, so I fire them away from the battleships. That's the idea anyway. I don't particularly want to fire these torpedoes at that torpedo boat, but I might get some collateral fire if I do so. There's a lot of ships here. Lots of ships indeed. doesn't want to fire. There we go, thank you. Yeah, friendly fire on the torpedo boat, but at least he managed to shoot all his torpedoes off first. It's not the end of the world. Okay, battleships might be running into a bit of trouble here. Might even come this direction. Decide what to do with these torpedo boats. I might just go in this direction and see if I can find the battleship that's around here. Pretty sure there's a battleship around there anyway. Right. Got a bit of rudder damage here, so I'm going to take over with this one. Found him. Protected though. Might be a bit of a challenge to get my torpedoes off on him with this armoured cruiser coming in to intercept. So I might just go for the armoured cruiser first. There's another battleship there. We've only got 5 torpedo boats worth of torpedoes left. I don't want to suffer from friendly fire here. Man, fire your torpedoes, goddammit. It's not going to fire him. There we go. Launched. I need to bring them battleships into play, but Too busy. I am currently too busy. Damn it. Launched them at the bloody torpedo boat that was already about to die. Should have turned them off. Still got one left that doesn't want to fire. There you go. Fired. Got one guy left. Can he get the job done? Well, he landed two. Not too bad. Could potentially get an overshot, but it's unlikely. So it wasn't perfect. I'm quite happy with it. Nice. Sunk. So we have already done significant damage to them with very minor casualties, just the torpedo boats. But they've still got a heck of a lot to kill. I'm just going to break this light cruiser off and use him as a scout. He's holding everybody up, is he? So I'll break him out, tell him to join on. He's still a little bit slower. So I'm going to tell him to join on. He can break out as well. In fact, I'm just going to set them to screen the lead battleship. nice when you one-shot a torpedo boat. Taking a bit of flak here. Gonna have to break him out. Some damage. We still haven't found the final battleships though. Fortunately, oh nice, dud. Another ship here. I'm a bit curious where the final battleships are. Let's see where retreat will send him. So it looks like they're in that direction. Found him. Unfortunately, this ship's not been upgraded. I didn't do any refits because the few that I did start refitting had a 6-month refit time. I didn't want to have to wait that long, so I just decided I was going to scrap them and rebuild the fresh ones. It's a bit of a challenge keeping vision on him without getting shot. Unfortunately, we're running out of time as well, so we might not be able to find the remaining ships in time. Damn it. One shot, one kill. Just before I killed him as well. So frustrating when that happens. Wonder how much I cost. 8.4, so at least it's not that bad. It's not like it's one of the 20 million. ships. That's going to be the problem with all the new builds. It's the amount they cost. Looks like we've got a break in the line here, so let's just send them in that direction. Where? So there's another torpedo boat here, but God knows where the transport ship's got to, or that final battleship. Let's see where retreat sends him. So yeah, it's just gonna focus everything on that torpedo boat that's here. So it looks like there's ships over here. It's unlikely that we're going to be able to find them before we run out of time though. Yeah, I'm gutted about losing that battleship. Hopefully it doesn't give them too many victory points. That pesky torpedo boat. Looks like there's a ship in that direction. Anyway, I think we can safely call it a day on this battle. So they got 3,000, so they didn't get too much for killing this battleship. We got 16,000. That's nice. We sunk 4 battleships, a load of armoured cruisers, a load of light cruisers, and a load of torpedo boats. So boats and 1 battleship. I'd say that's a giant success. Okay. So let's see. It was the Scapa Flow Fleet. So he's only got 9 torpedo boats and 1 armoured cruiser. He's got 9 torpedo boats and an armoured cruiser. We've got this fleet here, still in Portsmouth. Okay. Reckon if we bring them out and then join on, where's them torpedo boats? Oh, it was him, wasn't it? Of course it was. And then bring these out and bring these out just to there. Oh, they're just a handful of torpedo boats, are they? Join them onto there. Okay, he is going to there. So I think I might just bring this ship to there, or this fleet I should say. Okay, so the Germans have got 77, French 54, the French are getting absolutely shellacked. The Italians need knocking down a peg, so do the Austro-Hungarians. How are we looking on here? All good. Still getting these boilers, engines and cruisers. Right then. I think we're shall I tell all of these to go to one port? Where shall I send them to? Yarmouth. Right, I think we're good to go. I've obviously got a problem with the cache that I might have to resolve dropping this, but we'll get to that when we need to. Nice, we managed to engage him. We've only got 3 battleships versus a horde of theirs. I've got a load of torpedo boats though. I've only got 3 armoured cruisers and 3 light cruisers though, so it's not an ideal situation. But we can just do what we can with the torpedo boats and then flee if we want to. But anyway, this will be for the next episode, so cheers for watching guys, take care, I'll see you soon.